In today's video, we're going to be going over the Kenetrek boot waterproofing wax and the Sno-Seal all-season leather protection. I work outside. I spend most of my life outside. I'm a lineman and I have been for over a decade. I like to hunt, fish, get out and be outside, and I have a 4.5-year-old. So I spend a ton of time outside, and nothing is worse than having wet feet. So if you wear leather boots like I do most of the time, you're going to need to take care of them and weatherproof them with a wax-like material. So in this video, we're going to go over what I think is the main difference in these two. Both these are very popular boot waxes. So let's jump in and see what we can find out. All right, again, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please do. I hope these videos help you. But if we haven't hit 1,000 subscribers by the time you're watching this video, I am going to send someone a sweet leather patch Richardson hat. So subscribe to the channel, send this video to some friends, whatever you'd like, and I hope it helps. All right off, when you look at these two products, they're both very similar. The Kenetrek, it states it's a waterproof boot wax, and that it is made from all natural blending of oils, beeswax, and other special ingredients. And then the Sno-Seal, let's hear what it states. Sno-Seal is a beeswax waterproofing that lubricates leather and protects against dry and deterioration, far longer than greases, oils, and animal fats. They're both in like a 7 to 8 ounce can, I think. Yeah, Sno-Seal is a 7, Kenetrek is an 8, and just right off the bat from looks, they're going to look about the same. This is a brand new jug of the Kenetrek. So just for looks and size wise, they're relatively the same. Now, I will say that I've just recently started using Kenetrek within the past, I'm going to say, year. Up until then, I've been using Sno-Seal. This is a great product. There is some differences, and we'll go over that. And the first difference in these two is that the Kenetrek is almost double the price of the Sno-Seal, or at least it was when I last bought it. I bought this jug for, I think, $19.99 on Amazon. I'll look it up and make sure. And the Sno-Seal, I bought this jar probably 3 years ago. It's almost out, and I paid, I think, like $9.99. I think now it's a little bit more than that. But that's the main difference. The Kenetrek is significantly more costly than this. Okay. The other is that Kenetrek does not have a foul odor. Like, I wish you could smell it. It's actually a real pleasant, real light smell. And the Sno-Seal has a pretty heavy smell to it. It has more of like a chemical-like glue smell to it. So right off, the second difference is a big one for me. I do not like the Sno-Seal. I would call it more of an odor. And the Kenetrek, it is a very like subtle, pleasant like smell. In fact, like me and the guys I work with, sometimes if we know we're gonna have a little bit of downtime during the day, we'll just sit around, take our boots off, clean off all the dust and dirt we can, and we will just wax our boots. And that's really where I started using these. A guy in the office brought in some, and I really, really like how it applies. And it's a pleasant smell. Everyone's like, wow, that smells, really nice. Unlike the Sno-Seal. Okay. Um, and the third difference in these two is if you're using Sno-Seal, you will have to actually heat the material up. Okay. And it states that on the back of it. You can watch some videos of people doing that, but they actually use like a hair dryer or a heat gun to actually heat this leather up. When I've done it in the past, I've always done it like in the summer or fall, and I've just set my boots like outside and let them warm up and apply it. Versus the Kenetrek, you do not have to heat your boot up. It might absorb better if your boot is warm, but I do it just like room temperature boots. So those are the three differences. It's price, smell, and you have to heat these boots up. Other than that, they're basically the same. You apply them the same. It lasts about the same. You can get both of these on the leather, on the stitching, the eyelets, fabric. It's not going to hurt them. These boots here have not been treated, so I'm just going to give you a quick look at what that's like on applying this Kenetrek boot waxing. So you'll see it's a brand new jug. It looks pretty solid. Like when you touch it, it looks solid, but it's kind of like, I don't know, kind of like a gelatin-like state. And just watch how easy you can apply it to these boots. It's almost like it just like melts in. And I just use a rag, an old sock, just whatever you got. And it will darken the material up. And I generally do 2 coats of this. It just goes on real easy. So if you got a few minutes of downtime, you can apply it to these boots. What I like to do is just get me a stiff bristled brush, try to beat off all the mud, dry dirt, and get that off there, and it'll go on real quick. Go on real good. These little cracks, any little pores, just try to get it worked in there. I even like to cram it down here where the stitching is in the fabric. Now these boots here, these are a pair of Danners, probably going on 4 years old, and I've been treating them with Sno-Seal since they were new. So this is actually the first coat of this Kenetrek boot waterproofing on it. Actually, the other boot, excuse me, that's the right boot. The left boot, top of my foot got a little bit damp this year, so I'm actually going to rub it even in here on this material. Got damp right down here in this corner. So anyway, you can see real quick what they look like side by side with and without the boot dressing. I call it boot dressing. I actually call it weatherproofing boot wax. So anyway, yeah, if you want to take care of your boots, you want them to last, my personal pick is the Kenetrek. You'll pay a little bit more for it, but it does not stink, and you do not have to heat your boots up to apply it. If you got time to heat them up and you want to do that, I say great, but they are going to stink. How much wildlife smell that? I don't know, but I'm sure they smell it aplenty if you're a hunter. If not, and you got time, either one of these products will be good, but my overall pick is going to go to the Kenetrek. So anyway, pick you up a jug, try it out, let me know what you think.